But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Play action. It's Tannehill. On the move to his left.
They allow the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily
in trouble, and he'll go down back.
It definitely hurts.
After the sack on first down, Tannehill, and Woods has it complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods on the receiving end of that toss from Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive. Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Defense gets up.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that play goes nowhere.
Offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one.
Here on third down. From the 50, here's Herbert. On fourth down, Herbert finds the open man. A big play on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And to the right side here. 13 now. They work on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw is Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll bring him. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He'll buy some time right.
Just want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got room. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Haskins now on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. Touchdown, Titans. Robert Woods. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He finds his target, Allen.
Breaking route. Quarterback really turns it loose, doesn't he? Has a lot more confidence because he...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. A second.
Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Complete.
Get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Tannehill. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA! Only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. All right, rifles 1, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here. He's got a man! Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Being chased out left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up for the completion.
On second and very short, Tannehill. That's complete to Treylon Burks. Tannehill on target to Burks. First down, Tennessee. Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Steps away. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Henry is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down,
Field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this. Defense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout.